I'm sitting on the basketball court. The 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 entire court gets surrounded by cops. They scoop up everyone. They're looking. That's how it works. At least in that time, they throw everyone in a cell until they question and they find out what exactly they need to find out. The problem with that is that I was locked up for 2 weeks until they were figuring out what they needed to figure out.
What are they trying to figure
Who
out?
stole what or what went wrong or who was involved. And
So something was reported.
yes, and
So
some of the
there's
guys got arrested. The ones that weren't got released. But I spent 2 weeks waiting for them to figure that out. That's how it works.
so what's prison like there?
Imagine 11 guys in the size of a bathroom, and you take turns closest to the door where the pail is. Don't ask what the pail is. The uh the plastic. If
Like
I'm
a
saying
like a bucket?
yes,
Okay, and that's where you go to the bathroom.
yes,
And then the size of a bathroom for real?
yes. There's like I'm trying to remember. There's two bunk bed type things, single beds,
Okay,
and there's like guys lined up on the ground.
to sleep.
Yes,
You take turns sleeping type of thing.
closest to the bucket. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does a hierarchy develop where
The
certain
the
people get the bed?
the meanest in those days they call it who the guy that's called the predator. He sleeps on the remember the movie Predator. The
Yes.
predator gets the top bunk. Yes,
And
I
so
remember that because the guy told me that.
okay.
How old were you again? Like
19.
19. Okay, yeah.
Jeez. So the people you were with, were they part of the scoop or were you put in with guys who were
The people I was with, some of them, yes, they were part of the scoop. The funny thing is, when we were remanded and we walked into the prison, someone shouts out, "Hey, Marlon, do you know you? Does your mom know you're in here?" I go, "What the hell is going on here?"
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Were there other people in there for much worse crimes in that little room?
Since we're getting very in depth in this conversation, I'm playing, but the first night before they figure out anything, you're just put in a cell.
Okay.
And I was placed into the murder wing cell. The first night I was there, I got beat up. Um,
That's,
and it's just how it is.
it had to have been absolutely terrifying. I can't even honestly.
The
'Cause-
first night I got beat up. Two guys held me down. I got beat up, but it was cool after that.
So it's kind of like an
Yeah,
initiation.
it's always something like that.
So, and then after 2 weeks, they're like, all right, you're fine. You can leave.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do.
And you weren't, so it's not like America where you get a lawyer.
No,
You have rights.
no.
Do you think that's changed or do you think it's still like that over there?
As far as the
No due process.
no, I
It's
don't
still
think that.
still no
Yeah,
due
yeah.
process.